She called me Tuesday morning and said, we just landed. I'm like, all right, text me when you get to Isla. And then Paul texted Dan right after that and said, we just got detained at the airport.
Dan Stevens showed me the last text he got from Paul Akeo on March 4th. It reads, we were detained at the airport at immigration. Apparently, Palace Elite has a case for fraud against us.
They're not the type of people that are, oh, we're not going to pay our, you know what I mean? They're good, honest people.
A Mexican newspaper reported that authorities arrested Paul and Christy Akeo for alleged fraud against a hotel chain. The couple have been held in a Mexican prison now for 23 days.
Met him at a party of another friends of us. And we kind of clicked and bonded and just started traveling with them.
We used to go on 3 or 4 trips a year.
The Akeos were heading to Isla Mujeres outside Cancun when they were arrested 3 weeks ago. Stevens and Terry White have known the Akeos for 10 years, taking numerous trips with the two. Their last one, last February, to Isla Mujeres.
Christy contacted me before we left and said, if you could bring 3 games and I'll bring 3 games, we would like to take them down to give to them.
White says she and Christy Akeo took those games and gave them to children living in orphanages on the island.
Why did they take their time on their vacation to help kids that they might not ever see again?
Because they were caring. Right. That's what they do. That's how Christy is.
The paper reported the Akeos were charged with committing fraud against a hotel chain of more than $116,000. But their lawyer told us that's roughly the same amount of money the Akeos were awarded after challenging the resort's charges.
Just that she didn't understand why they were reneging on their contract, and she was going to investigate it.
White is worried, but also driven to help the Akeos' daughter, Lindsay Hull, bring them home.
Took pictures of all their medicine bottles and sent them to Lindsay so she could send them to the lawyer in Mexico so that they made sure that they had their medicines.
Vicky DeVader has been Christy's golf partner the past 6 years, hoping for the day they can hit the links again.
Our government needs to do something. I'm so frustrated.
A State Department spokesperson said, we are aware of reports of the detention of 2 U.S. citizens in Mexico. We take our commitment to assist U.S. citizens abroad seriously. Due to privacy considerations, we have no further comment. Right now, the trio is clinging to hope.
You pray. You just keep praying. Every day you pray something will change and a miracle will happen and they'll be released and they'll be able to come home.